In this video, we're going to try to find the equation of a line going through x1, y1, that's x1, y1, and with a slope of m. How can we find the equation of this line? Well, let's say that's how the line is going. It doesn't have to go up. It can go down. It can go like this as long as it's crossing the point x1, y1. But let's draw an arbitrary line that's going through with a positive slope, like in this case. And let's think about what this line is made of. Let's call this point x, y. Well, if you find the slope, if you find the change in y, and you find the change in x, and you do change in y over change in x, you have to get a m for whatever point on this line. If you pick this point as x, y, and you find the change in y and change in x, and divide them, you want to get m also. If you, same thing for this point, same thing for this point, same thing for whichever point on the line. For whichever point on the line, if you find the slope from this point to x1, y1, you want to get m. So how can we write this down in an equation? Well, you want the change in y from xy to x1, y1, which is going to be y minus y1, because that's y, and this is because this is y, and this is y1. If you do y minus y1, that's going to give you change in y over x minus x1, which is going to be change in x, to be equal to m. And that's our equation of the line. But how can we make it look better? We don't want any fractions. I mean, you can have fractions, but it doesn't look as good as an equation without fractions. So let's multiply both sides by x minus x1 to get rid of the denominator on the left side. And that's going to get you y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. And this is called the point slope form of a line. And why it's point slope form? Well, you have x1, y1, that's a point, and you also have a slope. So if you know a point x1, y1 that the line is going through, and if you know the line has a slope of m, this you can just plug the values into this equation, and you're going to have equation of the line.